What if everything you believe about your life, your struggles, your limits, the reality you wake up to every day, was never real to begin with? What if it was all just an illusion? And more importantly, what if there was one shift, one insight that could dissolve all of it and set you free? I'm not here to hype you. I'm here to show you something real, something proven by quantum physicists and quietly known by ancient mystics for centuries. And if you stay with me for just a few minutes, I'll show you why they both agree on something so powerful, it could flip your entire world upside down in the best way possible. See, there's a hidden connection between you and everything around you. Not metaphorically, literally. You are entangled with the universe in a way that defies logic, space, and even time. And the moment you learn how to activate this connection, you stop surviving and start creating real energy, real change, real results. By the time we're done, you'll have a clear, practical blueprint to unlock that hidden energy inside you and use it to transform your mind, your emotions, your life, all of it. But first, why haven't you heard about this before? Why do most people never tap into this power, even though it's already within them? Well, that's where things get interesting. Let's break the biggest illusion you've been living under: separation. You've been taught your whole life that you're just you, one person, one mind, separate from others, separate from the world. But that idea is not just outdated, it's false. Einstein mathematically proved something that shook science to its core. Everything is connected. Quantum physics later confirmed it. And guess what? Ancient spiritual traditions, from Hinduism to Hermeticism, were saying it long before labs caught up. We all came from the same cosmic explosion, the Big Bang. That means every atom in your body, every particle in your mind, every breath you take, originated from the same source as mine, as everyone's, as everything. So how could we ever be truly separate? It's like watching waves in the ocean argue over who's more important, when all along they're made of the same water, moved by the same current. And you've felt it, haven't you? That unshakable hunch something bigger is guiding your path. A feeling you were meant to meet someone. A gut instinct you can't explain, but somehow it's always right. We've labeled it coincidence. We've called it intuition. But deep down, you've always known. It's more than that. It's connection. It's entanglement. But here's the twist. If we're all connected, if your energy touches everything, why do so many of us still feel stuck, alone, and powerless? Why does life still feel like it's working against us? That is where the real story begins. And it's darker and more important than most people realize. Here's the part no one likes to hear, but it's the truth. For centuries, certain forces, governments, institutions, belief systems have done everything they can to bury this connection you're just starting to wake up to. Why? Because a fully conscious, energetically free human is uncontrollable. So instead, they hijacked the one thing that controls nearly every choice you make: your subconscious. Imagine it like this: your subconscious is this massive, powerful control panel. It runs 95% of your life. It handles your habits, your emotional reactions, your beliefs, even the way you see the world. And most of that, you didn't choose. It was installed, like having an overprotective friend who intercepts every phone call and only lets through the ones they think are safe, even if those are the ones that keep you small, afraid, stuck. And the worst part? You don't even realize it's happening. You think it's just how life is, that struggle is normal, that maybe you're the problem. But you're not. You're living under a spell you never agreed to. That's why the same patterns keep playing out. Why money slips away. why relationships implode, why every time you try to break free, something invisible yanks you back. It's not fate. It's not bad luck. It's programming. But here's the twist. What if I told you this subconscious programming isn't just mental? It's energetic. What if there's a scientific reason your thoughts, your emotions, and your deepest beliefs are sending out signals that shape your reality? And what if quantum physics, not just spirituality, can prove it? Buckle up, because this next part might shock you. Picture two dice, one in your hand, the other across the world. You roll yours, and instantly the other shows the same result. No delay, no connection, just instant matching outcomes. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. And yeah, it kind of is, but it's also real. In the 1980s, physicist Alain Aspect ran the experiments. He proved it. Entangled particles, no matter how far apart, react instantly to each other. Now pause for a second. Your heart? It also emits an electromagnetic field, one that extends several feet beyond your body. And studies from the HeartMath Institute show it can sync up with the people around you. So let this land. If subatomic particles can communicate instantly, and your heart can influence energy fields around it, what about your thoughts, your emotions, your subconscious programming? What if all of that is doing the same thing, sending out silent signals, constantly entangling with the field around you, shaping the people you meet, the money you make, the opportunities that randomly show up? You are the dice. You're not just rolling them, you are them. And the universe? It's responding in real time. But here's the twist. If your thoughts are entangled with reality, what's broadcasting those thoughts in the first place? And how is it deciding what gets sent out? The answer might be so close you've been living inside it your entire life without realizing. Here's the part most people never realize. 95% of everything you do, say, react to, it's not being driven by your conscious mind. It's your subconscious. A quiet, relentless broadcast tower, humming with signals like, I'm not worthy. Money doesn't come easy. Love always hurts. And the crazy part? You don't even know it's happening. Let me give you a quick story. My friend Alex, brilliant, charismatic, crushed every job interview like she owned the place. But after each one, radio silence, no callbacks. Why? Deep down, she carried this hidden belief. I'm not enough. Did she say it out loud? No. Did she even consciously think it? Barely. But her energy, her vibration, it screamed it. It's like trying to tune into a symphony while your radio's still stuck on static. Your subconscious doesn't take orders from your wishes. It broadcasts your deepest truths. So even if you're walking around saying, I want success, if your inner signal is still whispering, you don't deserve it, that's the station your life will tune into. It's subtle, invisible, and completely in charge, until you decide to change the station. So here's the big question. What if the outer world, the money, the relationships, the luck, isn't just random? What if it's just matching your inner broadcast? If that's true, then the fastest way to change your life is to upgrade the signal. And that starts with one law, one powerful, universal rule that makes sure your external world catches up to your internal state. Let's break it down. Let me give you a law most people go their entire lives ignoring. The law of balance. And here's what it means. Whatever you hold inside, whether it's fear or abundance, your life eventually rearranges itself to match that frequency. It's not personal. It's just physics. The external has to catch up. Let me paint this for you. Imagine you're standing in an art gallery. The room you're in is filled with paintings you hate, stress, debt, loneliness. Most people spend their lives yelling at the artwork, "Why is this here? I don't want this." But here's the truth no one tells you. You don't have to fix the paintings. You just have to leave the room, shift your attention, walk into a new inner space, one filled with peace, gratitude, possibility. And when you do that consistently, your external world will start to mirror that inner room. It has to. That's balance. But let's be real. How do you stay in that new room when the bills keep coming? When that toxic person texts you again? When doubt creeps in at 2 a.m.? Here's the part no one teaches. It's not about avoiding problems. It's about learning how to hold your frequency regardless. And that's what we're doing next. I'll walk you through the exact tools to hold that vibration steady, to make that inner room your new default. And once you do, the shift on the outside becomes undeniable and often way faster than you'd expect. 6 to 8 weeks fast. I know it sounds wild, but just wait. I'll show you exactly how. Alright, now let's make this real. You've seen the theory. You've felt the truth of it. Now let's rewire your subconscious one powerful shift at a time. And no, you don't need hours of meditation on a mountaintop. Start small. Start now. Tool 1, visualization. Just 5 minutes. That's all it takes to start flooding your subconscious with the right images. Close your eyes. Picture the life you actually want, not just the stuff. Feel it. The joy, the freedom, the finally, it's happening moment. Dr. Joe Dispenza calls it reconditioning the body to a new mind. And that's exactly what you're doing, training your inner world to feel like the future already showed up. Tool 2, the mirror method. Look yourself in the eyes, yes, literally. Say, I am powerful. I am worthy. I am already the version of me I used to chase. Feels weird, right? That's because your old programming is squirming. But say it anyway, loud, clear, like your soul's finally speaking up. Because when you say it with conviction, you light up your entire energy field. The universe doesn't just hear that, it responds. Tool 3, emotional alchemy. Still feeling stuck? Good. Use it. Fear, anger, anxiety, don't shove them down. Own them, then redirect them like fuel into action. That's how you go from I feel stuck to watch me rise. Tool 4, pattern breaking. Your subconscious loves routines. It clings to them. So here's the hack. Change tiny things daily. Take a new route home. Rearrange your room. Order something new. Each micro-shift sends a message. Hey subconscious, we're not stuck anymore. And here's where it gets wild. Even if you master every single one of these tools, you'll still be tested. Yup, life's gonna throw you a curveball, but not to break you. Wanna know why? Let's talk about something nobody warns you about. You start shifting. You're visualizing. You're rewiring. And just when it feels like something's finally clicking, boom, your car breaks down. Your ex texts you out of nowhere. A surprise bill shows up like it's been waiting in the shadows. Ever noticed that? It's not bad luck. It's a test. It's the universe nudging you and asking, are you sure you've changed? And it's not trying to punish you. It's trying to verify you. Let me give you something real. I had a friend, we'll call him Jay. Jay was locked in a scarcity mindset for years. He finally starts doing the work. Gratitude, visualizing wealth, feeling abundant. Guess what shows up 2 weeks in? His job suddenly cuts his hours. His old self wanted to scream. See? Nothing works. But instead, he took a deep breath, held the vibration of abundance, trusted that the shift was happening behind the scenes. 3 days later, he gets a freelance opportunity that doubled his lost income. No job hunting, no begging, just flow. That's the test. And he passed. Now, if you're in the middle of one of these, I know it can feel like the world is laughing at your growth. But this is the pivot point. The moment that separates those who repeat their old cycles from those who break through. When the storm hits, you stay calm. When fear knocks, you stay grounded. And when doubt creeps in, you look it in the eye and say, "Not this time." Because every time you choose the higher frequency anyway, you lock in that new version of you. And remember what we said at the beginning? That wild idea that you could literally bend reality? Well, it's about to get even crazier. Because once you understand the 3 laws that govern this shift, you'll see how people go from stuck to thriving fast. Law 1, energy follows attention. What you focus on expands. Focus on drama, you'll find more reasons to feel drained. Focus on healing, your life starts rearranging around peace. Let me show you something real. Sarah, single mom, barely making rent. Every day felt like survival. But then she did something bold. She started a gratitude journal. 2 minutes a day. No big shifts. Just small moments of appreciation. Week 1, nothing. Week 2, her phone rings. An old client wants her back. Week 3, 3 new referrals out of nowhere. She didn't hustle harder. She just tuned her focus. The universe noticed. It always does. Law 2, energy matches frequency. You can't attract abundance while vibrating lack. You can't pull in love while radiating fear. If you feel like a victim, life will treat you like one. But act like a creator. Stand tall, speak with clarity, and watch what starts aligning. Not because you're faking it, but because you're finally matching the frequency of the life you want. Law 3, energy needs direction. A laser cuts steel because it's focused. Take that same light and scatter it? It's useless. Most people have dreams, but their energy is all over the place. They want freedom but spend hours scrolling. They want love but settle for less. They want wealth but talk about how broke they are. Where's your beam aimed? Because when you aim your energy with intention on your goal, on your identity, on your vision, you stop being passive. You become magnetic. These 3 laws, they're not theories. They're operating in your life right now, whether you're aware of them or not. And the moment you start using them on purpose, that's when it gets wild. Now you're probably wondering, okay, but how fast can I actually feel this? Faster than you think. Let me show you what happens when your energy stays aligned for just 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks. That's the window where things start to shift in the physical world. Not in theory, in reality. New patterns, new energy, new results. But most people, they quit at week 4, right before the magic starts pushing through the soil. Don't be that person. Think of it like this. You've been planting seeds with every intention, every emotion, every action. And each day you water them, whether you feel like it or not, those roots are forming deep beneath the surface. Then one morning, boom, sprout. The shift becomes visible. And here's what most people miss. It doesn't come with fireworks. It comes with a choice. Will you keep watering even when there's no sign yet? Because if you do, the field will respond. But before you charge into your 6 to 8 week sprint, there's one final piece you need. Miss this one and everything we've built so far? It might feel like you're pushing a boulder uphill. Okay, this is the part where most people stumble. And they don't even realize it. They do the work. They visualize, they align, but underneath it all, they're still clutching the outcome with a death grip. Let me tell you something that might sound backwards. The more you need it, the more you block it. Over-desiring is like screaming lack into the quantum field. And the universe, it listens carefully. True power, it's quiet, still. It's that unshakable knowing that it's already done. That's where surrender comes in. Not giving up, letting go. Letting go of the how and the when. Want to feel that in your body right now? Try this. Breathe in slowly. Think of something that brings you deep gratitude. Exhale. And feel doubt leave with your breath. Again, gratitude in, doubt out. That's heart coherence. You're syncing the rhythm of your heart with the vibration of trust. It's like dialing into the universe's clearest frequency. And hey, if that sounds a bit too mystical, let me put it another way. When you order pizza, do you call the delivery guy every 3 minutes to check where he is? No, you trust he's bringing it. Same with your manifestations. Place the order. Let go. Prepare your table. Because when you combine alignment with surrender, reality doesn't just shift, it rushes to meet you. But we're not stopping here. You've come this far, now it's time to make this real. Not tomorrow, today. One last thing. Let's take everything you've learned and wrap it into one challenge. Simple, daily, life-altering. Ready? All right, let's bring this full circle. You now know the truth. Separation is a lie. You're not alone. You never were. Every thought, every feeling you've had, it's been rippling across a connected universe. But here's what changes everything. You reprogram your subconscious daily. You embrace the tests as proof you're evolving. You commit to 6 to 8 weeks of focus and watch your outer world realign. And you surrender because you already know it's done. So now I've got a challenge for you. And if you're serious about stepping into your power, you'll take it. For the next 21 days, each morning pick one technique. Visualize. Look yourself in the mirror and speak as if it's already real. Turn fear into fuel. Even just one of these every day. Then journal. Notice synchronicities. Notice small wins. Notice how life starts to bend around your new frequency. And when you're ready to lock this in, not just as an idea, but as a declaration, drop a comment below. I'm ready to awaken my true power, because when you say that, you're not just typing words. You're declaring to the universe, I remember who I am, and I'm not playing small anymore. Let me leave you with this. You've been entangled with the cosmos since the very beginning. Stars, atoms, galaxies, hearts, all wired together through the same unseen field. But the difference now? You know how to use it. And the moment you take this step, everything changes. Oh, and if this video unlocked something for you, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm you're ready for more. And subscribe, because we've got even deeper, more mind-blowing explorations coming, videos that'll shift how you see reality and how you shape it. The truth is, this journey is just beginning, and the next chapter is even wilder.